Ken Rashad at 2024 SWAC Football Media Day. Our coverage continues. This time we are joined by Southern University head football coach Terrence Graves. Coach Graves, thank you for taking a few minutes to talk to me. Coach, I guess it's safe to say your program didn't necessarily have the season that you would typically expect from for Southern, but talk about the expectations going into the 2024 season.
Well, first of all, good morning, Ken. Thank you for having me. Expectations is we're expected to win. And, we are excited about this opportunity. I'm blessed and honored to be the head football coach here and have an opportunity to lead the Southern University Jaguars. And I look forward to getting out there and getting after it with this team. This team has done a great job, at buying in and doing what we ask them to do. And they're working hard now. And so we're excited, looking forward to the season.
Talk about the adjustment period from that final game of last season to where we are now. Has there been any overwhelming changes? Has it been wide scale changes, or has it pretty much been the same? And talk about the changes, if any, that you've implemented up to this point.
Well, basically, of course, I've come in and laid my own foundation down. We didn't make a lot of changes staff-wise. Only replaced a few people. I brought in a new strength and conditioning coordinator who's doing a really, really good job. And basically just doing the things that I know how to do. My parents used to always tell me, don't try to be someone else, be you, because God made you who you are, and everybody else is taken. So I just put my style, my spin, my expectations on the program, and the players have done a great job. The coaches have done a great job of implementing what my vision is for the program.
Offensively speaking, talk about some of the key names that we can expect to hear a lot of on the offensive side of the ball going into the 2024 season.
Of course, Kendrick Grimes is our running back. I look forward to him having a great year. Chandler Whitfield at wide receiver. Tyler Kirkwood at wide receiver. Of course, the offensive linemen don't get a whole lot of glory. But we do Cam Foster. We're looking for him to have a tremendous year on our offensive line. And then whomever the quarterback is going to be when we decide who the quarterback is, they'll do a great job as well.
So when do you anticipate to name a starting quarterback? Is that going to be kind of like the week before? Or do you have some idea? Is there someone kind of leading the pack right now?
No, we are. I'll leave that up to our offensive coordinator, Coach Frederick, and the offensive staff. I put the trust in those guys to tell me when, hey, this is the guy that we're going to go with. And then when they do that, then I'll say, hey, this guy's the guy we're going with. So I think it's great. I think a lot of times having a guy named right now sometimes is overblown, especially when you have guys competing. So to give those guys an opportunity to compete brings out the best in them, and it brings out the best in the team.
Talk about some names we can hear on the defensive side of the ball.
Of course, Kelby Gibbons is defensive end, Davin Cotton as the D tackle, Derek Williams at linebacker, Horatio Johnson at safety, Rodney Williams at corner. Those guys, I think those guys will have a tremendous year. Those guys have really been working hard and really galvanizing the defense, getting those guys together to put together a real solid defense.
And what about on special teams? And the reason why I've asked a lot of these coaches about their special teams adjustments, because I think a lot of times people don't pay or give special teams enough respect in terms of the impact that they can actually have. Were there any particular changes that you've made with special teams?
Well, no. Josh Griffin will be our kicker still, and we signed a kicker, another kicker punter, Kenny Pham, and we actually signed another long snapper as well. So we got the numbers that we need of quality guys in the special team segment. And as you said, special teams are just as important as offense and defense. So yeah, we did a good job there.
And finally, I want to talk about off-season recruiting and so forth. Given where we are right now with the transfer portal, NIL, and so forth, how difficult, if any, has that been for you to navigate, trying to operate within that space?
Ken, I'm just going to tell you, I'm old school, but I understand, how to adjust to change. We're going to always recruit the best high school football players first, and then we're going to go after junior college guys, and we'll use the transfer portal. We'll use that as a plug-and-play deal because your foundation has always got to be high school, JCs, and transfers. And that's always been a formula for FCS anyway, so it's really not a big transition.
Coach Graves, appreciate your time, man.
Thank you.
All right, now.
All right.